My wife went up to that Kool-Aid, to that death barrel, and she just didn't hesitate, just took it and drank it and then told me to hold her, to take her, and I did. And she died in my arms. I, at that point, knew that I didn't have no reason to be here anymore. And I kind of grabbed a hold of myself and just was looking for a way out. I was sitting on a seat, and there was a guy that was next to me, and they came over and pulled him. I actually thought they were coming to get me, but they actually came and got him and made him drink this stuff. The conclusion that I came to was that I was either gonna have to knock this security guard out or take this poison. And I'm not gonna take this poison. And so I was in the process of getting ready to knock this security guard out, which was a lightweight. He wasn't nobody. And I mean, you know, I was a very athletic, fast. Give me about 10 feet, you can't catch me. You know, if you do, I'm gonna tear you off. They was asking us to embrace each other, you know, to comfort each other and stuff like that. And so I'm on the road where I'm getting ready to knock this man out and be gone. But in doing so, as I'm checking behind me to see where these people that with this barrel, with this poison coming, I happen to just see there is a opening, which is an entrance into the school. Instead of me coming around to hit him, I come around and embrace him with a smile because I just found my key on how to get out of here. And I went through the process. Yes, I love you too, Ray, and woo, woo, woo. And hey, Ray, I'm sitting to go through the school here and talk to the people who's up at the front of that where they're making the solution at. And once he gave me the okay to do so, I said, adios. I just actually took my time and walked through the entrance to the school, out to the field. Once I got out in the field, I just hauled ass to the jungle. I sat there for about an hour because they were still in the process of taking that stuff. When I came out, I wound up in the area where I lived at. So I went up in the area and got some clothes and stuff like that. I had to go back through the community to get to the road to walk up out of there. I had to go over the dead people.
When we destroy ourselves, we're defeated. We let them, the enemy, defeat us.
It was about this time that Christine Miller is standing up and saying, you know, I don't want to die. I'm just thinking, buy time, buy time, buy time. Maria Katsaros approached me from the radio room, and she said, come here, I think I have something for you to do. She said, Mike Prokes has a mission. He has some suitcases that have to be delivered to the Soviet embassy in Georgetown, but they're too heavy, he can't take them all by himself. It turned out to be $1.5 million. She said, if you make it that far, she goes, take what you need to live on and have a good life. She says, but under no circumstances are you to be caught. She goes, if you're caught, then you're to kill yourself. Mike Prokes said, you need to go ask Jim if he wants the truck to take us to the front gate. As I walked up to the back of the pavilion, I looked to my right, and I saw my wife with our son in her arms and poison being injected into his mouth. I felt this isn't happening, this can't be happening, this is unreal. I don't know how to even process this. They're murdering my son. And I took a step up on stage and I asked the question that I was supposed to ask. Do you want the truck to take us to the front gate? I had a gun. I thought about shooting Jim Jones. He might die. I definitely will die. Will it stop everything that's going on? And I just thought of Gloria Malcolm. I stepped off the stage and she was kneeling down. Malcolm was dead, and I held her and said, I love you, I love you, I love you so much, I love you so much, I love you so much. And she died in my arms. And after she died, I really didn't care about anything at all, except I wasn't going to die there. When I left Jonestown with those suitcases, my only goal was to get out alive. We dumped the money on the way to Port Kaituma. My days with People's Temple and Jim Jones were done. I wasn't going to carry out any mission.